Misfits 21 just came out with their full card, and I'm going to give you guys my entire thoughts on this card. But before I get into it, if you guys can, please hit the subscribe button and let's get to 10 likes on this video so we can get this video pushed out to more people on YouTube. Anyways, let's get into it. So the main event for Misfits 21 is Darren Till going against Darren Stewart, as Darren Till will be making his second main event appearance. Originally, he went against Anthony Taylor in Misfits 20, main event to that card, got a knockout over Anthony Taylor, and is now coming back to back against Darren Stewart. Darren Stewart, he's from the UFC. From my knowledge, he actually has a decent striking background from the UFC. But now, making this transition into boxing, going against Darren Till for his Misfits debut, it's actually a fair step up for both sides. Darren Till is going against someone who is, more of his weight class, who isn't coming up with a shit ton of weight. And Darren Stewart, right, with another aspect of this is coming from a more striking background. And so I think with those two variations, this should be, a pretty fun fight for the fans to watch, and also a good competitive fight for Darren Till and Darren Stewart. As of right now, with this main event, I rank this main event as a 7 out of 10. Now to the co-main event. Idris Virgo versus Ty Mitchell is actually a fun fight, and I like this as a co-main event. I know there's a lot of controversy about this on Twitter, but honestly, for us Misfits boxing fans, I think this is a good placement on the card. We've seen Idris Virgo and Ty Mitchell on plenty of interviews talking bad about each other, and especially when they had their face-off, oh man, it sparked within literally the first 10 seconds of recording it. So yeah, I think this is a good, heated battle between two. It'll bring a lot of spark up, especially during fight week and in the press conferences. And, in terms of promotion, I expect, actually a little bit more from Idris Virgo, as he's been uploading videos. He's been on Twitter talking shit. Ty Mitchell's more of the pro boxing route of things, as Idris has been getting acclimated with this Misfits boxing audience and seemingly, wants to cater towards those Misfits boxing fans. And so, yeah, I feel like as a co-main event, it's a good one. I don't mind it at all. As for the rest of the card, Chase Demore will be going against Tank Tolman. Originally supposed to be Roman Fury in the last card. Now with difficulties, he got a month notice opponent. And I feel like with this one, it's just to make sure that Chase Demore stays active. And with a lot of improvement I've been hearing from Chase Demore and his team around him, I feel like he could showcase that with this fight. Fox the G and Lead Sharks has the chance to being the fight of the night and maybe even the KO of the night, depending on how this outcome goes. Fox the G with Lead Sharks was supposed to be fighting 3 times within the last, I want to say, 6 months. Ever since the Super Card, they're supposed to be scheduled to fight there, and issues have been going on ever since then. But yeah, depending on the winner of this fight, there could actually be a legit star within Misfits being more acclimated with lots of opponents ahead of them. They could take the route of going against Dean the Great. They could take the route of maybe going against Joey Knight if he wins his next fight. If either of those don't work out and they get the number one contendership, potentially the winner of that could go against Cray Cray. There's a lot of options of the winner of Elite Sharks and Fox the G that they could go towards if they do get this win. So I like this fight a lot. It brings a lot of sparks, and there is, there's some pride and there's a chip on their shoulder that they both want to prove to Misfits boxing and want to make a statement at the end of the day. So yeah, this is a very terrific fight. I love this that Misfits is added onto this May card. Yeah, and just a few more to talk about before I wrap up this video. Joey Knight is returning against Ingerhausen. Originally supposed to be for Misfits 22. Now with the month delay going into May 16th. It's not. It will be nice to see Joey Knight back within Misfits, see what he's improved on, and if he gets a win, again, like I said about Lead Sharks and Fox. There's plenty of options that Joey could go towards with the win over Andrew, and then for Wakey Wines and Modine, more of an internet fight. I think it's for shits and giggles, influencer fight. I don't mind it at all. I've seen a lot of backlash on it. I know Modine didn't really perform that well when he went Vitality. My counter to that is that Modine had like literally a week notice. You know what I mean? I believe he only boxed like once before then. I don't want to give him too much shit for it. You know, everyone deserves a second chance. Let's see how this fight goes. Yeah, and the last one I think it's kind of to take noted is the Survivor tag. You know, Tempo Arts, Big Tobes, Godson, Curtis Pritchard. This could be more. We could maybe see more of these gimmick fights back, depending on how the Survivor tag goes. And yeah, I think the winner of this, you know, maybe could go against Jason Moore for the heavyweight belt on Misfits. So yeah, there's a lot of options with it. But yeah, I think that's. I'm gonna wrap up over here. That's all my thoughts I have for this Misfits 21 card. If you guys like this, please hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments of what you guys think about this video. And again, let's try getting to 10 likes on this video. Let's push this out to the algorithm so more people could see my amazing takes on Misfits boxing. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.